free, and the stars burning free. Guide us where you and I ought to be. Ooh, like arrows, the sky follow me. Ooh, let me, your compass rose, guide us to that promised land. Let me, your compass rose, guide us to that promised land.
Hello. Sorry about the delay between me hitting the live button and me actually being here. I was AFK making up making a cup of coffee. Because I've been awake since 6:30 this morning. I've just got the game open now. Just need to set up a couple more things and we'll be starting very, very soon. You know when you're just like completely out of everything because you're so ridiculously tired? That's me today. But in a good way. I slept well last night. It's just that I'm not used to having been awake this long at this hour of the day. So I actually had something planned for the stream for once. 6:30 is usually bedtime, Mike. Yes. I get the feeling that I'll be going to bed early tonight because I've got quite a large cup of coffee just to try and keep myself awake for the stream. So what we're going to do today is we're going to sort out the animals. The pigs do need some feeding. The cows need some care as well. Pigs, the sheep are more or less fine. They could do with maybe a bit of water. And then I suppose you guys might want to see some grass silage as well, won't you? Because, I mean, I probably have some equipment you guys want to see. Oh my god, the pigs need so much. How many pigs do I even have now? 74 pigs? That is excessive pigs. Hello, Matt. I've immediately got stuck. Come on, you can do this, Massey. There we go. So, we're gonna start off by just dealing with the animals a small bit, because they do need some work. I think something we can do, realistically, is get an animal trailer and sell off some of the pigs. Just bring ourselves back down to 50 pigs, because 74 is a tad excessive. Unless you guys want me to suffer through excessive pigs and want to suffer through, you know, near constant having to feed these buggers. Because the more pigs we have, the more they'll need to be fed. Right, that'll do for actual... Yeah, that'll do for actual food. And that'll do for the pigs. Screw. So let's get over here to these guys. This guy I want on the trailer over here. You always do silage, fan? You love the 4000 series size? Yeah, don't blame you. This is a particularly nice 4000 from Pedro. So we got that on there. We'll need this too. What JCB is that? It is a JCB 4000. This is a Massey Ferguson 1200 series. I'm doing well not showing the thing yet, I think. Because we got the Lily. We have CD Models Lily Forage Harvester. I believe Daggerwin's done a video on this. Had it for a few days. Probably saw it in the new toys video. And it is wonderful. I assure you guys, however long you've got to wait for it, it's worth that wait. Oh! It saved its positioning. Kind of. I think it's going around to the... Yes, no, that's... kind of not what I want you to do. Can I set you to be... Where's Fahy? Fahy is around probably. Yeah. Let's even put this into special mode. Can you see the interior on the 4000? Hang on a second, I just need to get something running for that. Ah! It's in the wrong mode. Hang on. Been playing some Flight Sim recently, so I had my head tracking in Flight Sim mode. This is the interior on the 4000. It's not, you know, not perfect by any means. Did Pedro say this thing had... I see... It does not. Oh no, he said it was planned. Control F... Oh, I know why it's derping. It's because the Massey came from over there. Hang on. No. Be good, 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 be good. Hey, it's been good. Kind of. Sort of. Maybe, perhaps. Black app. Do you know what? Just because I can. I've collected a gold nugget. Just because I can... Let's get all this attached together. Let's drag the forager around with us. Why not? There is no way this could possibly go wrong. In fact, I'm kind of surprised even just attaching it went right. Right, Massey's off. Let's get moving with the 4000. This specific one, by the way, is unfortunately private, but there are 4000s out there if you know where to look, probably. So let's get... There we go. This is much better. Hello, Simulator. Yes, it is a recycled thumbnail because I'm lazy and tired today. Hello, Landy. I've stolen your thing, I'm afraid. I'm copying Landy Kid. Because I have sat in front of me right here a cup of coffee. And it is very hot. Ow. Oh, that was a mistake. But I need it. Because Dave is lazy. Dan, I've been up since 6:30 this morning, I'll have you know. I'm cutting wrong. Just Barney, I do everything wrong, just accept it. just if you think I'm doing something wrong, just please, just accept it. I do everything wrong. You can't. I know you're supposed to go clockwise, but there's probably somebody somewhere who goes anti-clockwise all the time and says that's the right way to do this. Like, for every job there is on a farm, and for every farmer there is a different way of doing any given job on a farm. Because, realistically, the way I was doing it before was correct. To somebody somewhere. The way I'm doing it now is correct. To somebody somewhere. It's always clockwise. There's no reason to not go anti-clockwise though, Alfie. That's the thing. It's like to somebody somewhere anti-clockwise makes perfect sense. Yo, Chris. How are we now? I'm doing everything wrong. Yeah. I'm on the rolls. I'm actually kind of... To be fair, this thing has a pretty hefty pickup. Yeah, this thing's got a pretty hefty pickup. If I just stop it up here real quick and show it off. I can do something Dagwood can. The pickup on this is pretty hefty. I mean, just look at the amount of tines it has. And how low it's sitting to the ground. I think even running over the rows, you wouldn't have much of an issue. It says crab stinger as well, doesn't it? I don't know, and I don't really want to find out in the middle of the field. I'm gonna be honest. Hope I'm enjoying the harvester. Yes, I am. Ah, no one pulled. This is like something special, honestly. Are the JFs private? This is not a JF, Barney. This is whoops, a mess. This is a Lily. In fact, this is CD Models Lily, but it seems everybody's looking forward to. He was kind enough to give me and Landy and Sim and I've been told Daggerwin as well a sneak peek at it, and it's stunning. Quite frankly, it runs through the grass pretty smoothly. I've got a slight chance of damaging the PTO. Well, that's fine, because for some reason the PTO is not attaching. I think it's this JCB. I think it might be something to do with the fast track. I'll have a shout at Pedro later, perhaps. You go clockwise because of the trailers. However, I'm pulling the trailer behind, so does it really matter? There we go. Hello, GD. This JCB has a lot of issues. Maybe. It's a tweaked up version. It suits what Pedro wants it to do. Could also be that the Lally retract this PTO when it's folded. I don't know. We'll find out in the field. Landy's just Landy, you're getting more annoyed than I am. I've knocked a sign. People, please send complaints to Landy Kid for that sign. Well, yeah, it is a game, so nothing matters. Please send all complaints about my sign knocking antics and me being wrong to Landy Kid. Kirov, probably not a good idea to do that. Alright, let's get this unfolded. Does the PTO reattach itself, or is it's an issue with the JCB? I'm guessing. I'm not sure. I presume it's the JCB causing it. Oh god, Dad, no! Don't get people banned from Discord. I'm gonna have, like, if he starts at that, I'll have to go through the ban lists. I already had to unban somebody from last night. I mean, granted, it was a stupid thing to do, but I felt bad. I felt so bad. Well, to be fair to them, Fahy started it by saying his gamer tag on Xbox was Pedro Chaps. I unbanned him because he only sent Pedro a message because Fahy got Pedro involved. I mean, I got Fahy involved. I also got Pedro involved. But where's the 1250 Massey? It's in the next field over. I've sacked follow me for today. Show you guys this thing can. I think I was doing this yesterday. This thing can, you know, do all in one like this. You can just have a trailer hooked up to the back. Yeah, we all got Pedro involved. And Louis, Pedro does actually really like that picture you made for him, because he kept sending it to me after that last night. For those of you that don't know, Louis made Pedro a band hammer with his name on it. And Pedro kept sending it to me after that. You had nothing to do with that, but then you encouraged people to start sending Discord links to Pedro, and I have no idea if anybody actually got banned as a result. From what I could see in the audit log, no. More coffee is necessary. Oh boy. This is what happens when I get up at like 6 AM. Who's Pedro? You don't want to know, Tino. Trust me. Most people find out who Pedro is when he bans them. His favorite hobby is banning people. Yeah, he downloaded it and then he just wouldn't stop posting it places. My subscriber animation is not working. It should be. Let me just check something real quick. Is it might be? It might not be. Streamlabs, please. I need to make him know on Discord. I could. That's the thing. Just bear with me, because I wonder is it because I'm logged into the Twitch version. That. Allow. Come on, load. Alert box. I'm gonna set off a fake notification here, so just bear with me.
Hello, Dave. That Dave. Dave there.
That's for sure. Matthew doesn't have a subscription set to private, so Matthew, thank you very much for subscribing. Even though it didn't show up. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. I did see it in my emails. Don't worry. I'm guessing Streamlabs is just having a bit of a fit today. There's a picture of Pedro in her science class. Interesting, Stephen. TMCC, no, his subscriptions are not set to private. It might not work now, by the way, because it can be a bit fussy when somebody's already subscribed. Hello, Ollie. How are you doing today? There's Shane Boy. And Dominica. Yay, Dominicas. There we go, kind of. Maybe I shouldn't be trying to use this with four-wheel steer turned on. Oh god, this does have crab steer. Hello, Bike Vlogs. What's the thing called? Oh my god, you got a picture of Beaker in your science class. I thought you meant an actual picture of Pedro. Because that would have been terrifying. I'm stuck. How many horses does this thing have? It's the 4120, isn't it? 208 exactly. I have actually checked in the debugs to get the exact number, and it is legitimately 208 horsepower. You're Irish, where I'm from? Ireland. The point of crab steering Tino even is basically that you can. It reduces compaction, which I don't know if it would be all that useful, but with this. But it's to reduce compaction. What's the cab like? This is what the cab's like. The JCB is just written on a dinner plate, and most of it's okay, I guess. It's not the worst cab I've ever seen. I can't vouch for realism, I've never sat in a JCB 4000. Is this multiplayer? No. I don't do multiplayer. Let's try and get rid of this giant hill that I accidentally made. By making a second giant hill directly behind it. That's not going to work, Dave. That's a stupid idea. Your idea is not working, Dave. Oh wait, maybe it is. Disregard. It is somewhat working. In fact, let's put a bit less angle on the butt brake here. There we go. The Highlander is good for muck loading, he has less chance of getting stuck. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the use of it for a tractor would be. And it would be like compaction stuff, but why would you want a tractor? I'm guessing for like seeding and cultivating and stuff? I think I got a bit too much angle on the thing now, so let's... This, by the way, is the easiest way to compact silage. As complicated as it might look. Using a wheel loader and this silage rake is by far the best way to compact silage. Because you can actually manage where it's going. Dan, I was out of bed at 6:30 this morning. So, you literally can't talk about that today. Carbon tracks is mostly used when carrying sugar beets, potatoes, and when spreading slurry ammo. Ah, okay. I'm a fan of this loader. Yeah, I don't usually use this one. I do usually use the JCB, but I feel like I've been spamming the JCB since the game launched, so I figured I'd use the Leap Air a bit. Plus this is only rented. When I do buy one for this map, it'll probably end up being the JCB. You said he got up at a reasonable time. I don't know what you mean. I should probably pay a bit more attention to chat. So should Louis. So I was out of bed at 7. I woke up at 6:30. I kind of just laid in bed trying to get back to sleep for a bit and then gave up and got up. Just... I don't even know what time. It was like 7:45, 7 o'clock. It's all the one for me. About the same time I usually go to bed. That's all I can really say. Me, Fang, and Sim are doing a multiplayer series. And because I have a terrible sleeping pattern 90% of the time, and Sim's working 98% of the time, it's almost impossible to record it. That's what the story about the multiplayer is it's near impossible to actually arrange it. For anybody who wants to know. It's like, oh, yeah, that is true, Dan. Because I do actually make an effort to get out of bed at a reasonable time. It's just that I end up, like, getting distracted by something or getting carried away and losing track of time. And it... yeah. So have we all seen the yeah, the worst thing about multiplayer is actually trying to arrange to record it, because Chris is in that as well. Is Lily out? No, not yet, Pizza. I have been granted permission to use it. And it is wonderful. It is very much worth the wait. Did we all hear about the Horse DLC coming at literally some point? The reports kind of vary on a release time period. Because I've heard it's going to be late 2017, and then I heard it was 2018, and then I heard it was going to be like almost immediately after Agritechnica, which is in November. It's very hard to try and figure out what the actual release period is. It's coming out at the same time as Agritechnica. See, I was 12th to 18th? Okay. Because I saw Horse saying that, like, definitely by the end of the year it'll be out, but they couldn't give a more specific date. But the one thing that is known about the DLC is the price. And I am a big... Box version DLC will be released at Agritechnica, download version will be available start of 2018. See, I've seen so much different information about when it's going to be released. And I have to say, if that's the way they're going to play it, you know, Horse and Giants managed to screw up the free DLC because it gives anybody... It basically gives YouTubers who can make it to Hanover for Agritechnica a real advantage of possibly months to play the DLC. And I mean, that even... putting it bluntly, screws over Giants media partners, because first I heard about the DLC was yesterday. And you know, I'm fairly sure none of the Giants media partners ever knew about it either. You know, there's a lot to be said about Giants interactions needing to improve still. Say if Giants made it that way. It'd be stupid if Giants released it. That's exactly it, Landy. It's like, it'd be stupid if Giants didn't release it like the day after Agritechnica finishes. Because yeah, well, or even the day that it starts. Because what's the difference between the box version and the download version? Well, the box version has a box. You know, everybody else will get the download version. It should release, realistically, the day that Agritechnica starts, so that Horse can get maximum exposure out of it and all that kind of stuff. But Giants being Giants, they don't tend to do things logically. So I wouldn't be too surprised if it doesn't come out till December, and you see a lot of people playing questionable copies. I'll be honest, I'll probably be one of those people. You had a message from Horse, it'll be released immediately after the event, they said to you today. Again, that like, there's so much different information. Is this gonna... Oh, that counts as a harvester. An attempt was made. You're basically getting a box at Agritechnica. Because it is going to be a free DLC. I mean, that much is 100% known and guaranteed. But the release, it's a bit of a mess what they're doing with it, because nobody knows anything about anything. Also, Landy, I think Streamlabs is broken today, because it is looking increasingly likely that I'm not actually going to get any notifications coming through. Yeah, could you... If you're in Discord, Simon, could you throw it into the picture section, or even just like PM one of the staff or something? There we go. Unfold it again, and on, and raised, because patience. We'll just... If we can't finish this field with this trailer, we're just gonna get rid of the rest of this field of grass. You heard someone say it wasn't coming after people in America, which, you know, was wrong. Exactly, there's so many rumors because there's so little information out, and that's... Like, what is known and what has officially been said is it is coming out, it is going to be free, it is going to include a lot of interesting stuff. Because there are pictures, and I think the horse website, I want to say. And what was the other thing? The other thing was, and this is going to annoy some people, and I know it's going to annoy some people, and I've heard that people are up in arms over this, but it's not coming to console. And I've heard people who got the Season Pass are annoyed. Well, to them I will say the Season Pass only actually covers Big Bud, Coon, and Platinum. It won't cover the Horse DLC because that's free and I don't think was even originally planned for the game. It won't cover the Straw add-on because that's third party, and I don't know for sure if it's going to cover the Mod Contest DLCs, because Giants could just as easily say, well, they're third party too. Hello, Massey. There are pics on their Facebook. Well, yeah, go there too. And yes, the Season Pass does only cover paid DLC, but what counts as paid DLC? Do the Mod Contest DLCs count as paid DLC? And we all know already that the only people who are getting the Straw add-on / paid mod are PC. Yes, they do. Oh, interesting. See, I was under the impression that the Mod Contest stuff was in a weird middle ground where it was both third party and paid. Because obviously Giants aren't making any of it, or are making as little of it as they can get away with. I get the feeling almost all of the FSI DLC will have Giants' hands on it, because Team FSI haven't... How do I put this in a nice way? They haven't exactly inspired confidence with the quality of their mods of late, and overall. Like, their scripting is great. That is without question. The quality of their models and vehicle and equipment mods, however, leaves a lot to be desired. Stuff from Giants, or someone else doing it with Giants. Yeah, that's true. You can just about see the Forager in the thumbnail. See, Landy, I told you somebody'd spot it. That was intentional. Because I was showing the guys the other night when I took that picture, and they're like, oh, you can barely see the Forager. I'm like, that's kind of the point. It's supposed to be kind of hidden in the background as an Easter egg for people who want to be a bit weird and, you know, look into the thumbnail in far too much detail. Do I want to cover the pit? I want to get side further into it, that's for sure. Just so that I am 100% confident. I've recycled that same thumbnail for the last 3 live streams. It shouldn't be the same thumbnail again,
Hello,
Mandy.
Dave. That Dave. Dave there.
Hugh Reed, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. It shouldn't be that same thumbnail again. Because I changed it before the stream. It's not the... It shouldn't be the pink equipment anymore. It should be the Massey 4000 and the Forager. Or that one from the video. Notifications are in fact working, yes. Although I question how long they've been broken for, because there were at least one that didn't come through. And one that didn't come through that I'm pretty certain didn't come through for a reason. Massey 4000. Okay, Martin. Well, no, I said the Massey the 4000, not the Massey 4000. Don't worry, I'm not that deluded. Fuse owns JCB and the Massey. Yeah, that's the one it should have been. I was just a bit worried because on the dashboard before the stream it was super low res. Which kind of led me to think YouTube was derping something up again. Because when aren't YouTube derping something up? Hello NHF. Long time no see. I was talking to Faye just the other day about how you'd was it Faye I was talking to? About how you'd just up and disappeared from everywhere, it seems. You weren't expecting much from me. Oh, thank you. I think you should expect as much from me as I expect from YouTube, which is complete and utter incompetence at every turn. To the point where I literally, was it yesterday? Was it yesterday I tweeted? Yeah, it was yesterday that I tweeted out a picture of Monday's video that went up in the afternoon. Under it, Monday's video that went up in the morning. Now there's a reason there were two versions. One, YouTube decided to screw over and number one, not process up to 1080p, which really irked me because it meant that I had to re-render the entire video just to make sure that it was right. And then it decided that despite it having the same thumbnail, title, description, and tags, and pretty much everything as the one that went up in the afternoon, that one specifically was not suitable for advertisers. Am I on Snapchat? Yes, but it's private. Most of my social media is actually private. The stuff that is on the channel is the public stuff. So the Twitter, the Instagram, the Facebook page, which should be public. Anyone else getting buffering? Oh, don't tell me.
Hello, Dave. Dave, there.
Shane Boy, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Just VF. Oh, good. But yeah, YouTube is getting progressively worse, and suffice to say, there is a reason a lot of people are moving to Twitch and dual streaming at the moment. There's also a reason I'm not. It's because I am a Twitch affiliate, and I digitally signed an agreement with Twitch that I will not dual stream anymore. It's actually part of the agreement. You had more problems with the re-upload than you did the first one. I had many fewer problems. I also should probably say about now that I don't actually have a video ready for tomorrow. I'll figure something out. I'll record a video possibly later tonight and hopefully get it all sorted out fairly early. If not, I'll put up a video sometime tomorrow morning, hopefully, maybe. Hello, Matthew. How am I doing today? Pretty good. Apparently my coffee is now going according to my cup, because it has little writing inside. Hello, Mr. Gomi. So, I think it's only fair to show off. It's Morgan. Hello, Morgan. Nice JCB. Yes, this is indeed very nice. Pedro did a good job with it. Hello, Brianic. I'm terrible with non-English names, I'm sorry. It's also just occurred to me that I may have derped and forgotten to download something. Hello, happy TNT gamer. I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna have to do something that, if it looks stupid, you'll have to ignore it. Oh dang it, I forgot to download the update. All the YouTubers you watch are streaming to Twitch and you can't watch Twitch. Blackout, the reason that a lot of people are doing that, honestly, is because YouTube are just not content creator friendly anymore. They're not... They don't cater to the needs of actual creators as much as they used to. And there's a lot of people... Do I know if somebody can make an intro or can I make one? I can make one, but I just don't. Anything much happened recently? Plenty. No, it's not stuff I'm going into on stream though. Plenty happened yesterday, which is why there was no stream from me. And no video this morning. Because I was in a foul mood. Yeah, YouTube is less and less creator friendly and more, well, are you a major media company? If so, you're welcome. If not, well, that's fine, we'll take your money and run. Just to put a fine point on it there. For example, YouTube... With the... YouTube has introduced... I'll put it this way. YouTube has introduced Super Chat and sponsorships, and they're great because, hey, you can give money to your favorite YouTuber, and they'll get all of it, right? No. No, that's not how it works. For every sponsorship, I get about 50%. Same for Super Chats. YouTube skims off that. Cool. So, you know, the stuff that even the stuff that they're introducing to help creators is hurting us. And just helping them. Because they're a conglomerate and that's all they care about now. Does anybody else remember Google's old, it was Google's old motto. I'll stop about this in a second. Google's old motto, and YouTube's old motto, for that matter. Not too long ago, was just, don't be evil. They've long since abandoned that. Yeah, dude. If you want an intro, get your own logo first. They're easy enough to make by yourself. And I'm not attacking you over it, but trust me, having your own logo will allow you to decide on a look for the channel and a theme the channel will have. You use mobile. That doesn't matter. Lord 7K, well done. Well, thank you very much, NHF. I'll be interested in seeing a few things after this stream. And, could the mods... I meant to say this a bit earlier, but... presuming Monster's here and Louis... who is actually here? Dan... Dan's not gonna do this. Could the mods that actually want to do this... I might because it's spam. Could you spam yesterday's video, please? Because I kind of need to get views up on that because YouTube decided it wasn't good for advertisers. Ah, Monsters out of lurk mode. I figured you were here. Thank you, Landy. If you ask around and ask nicely, you might find somebody willing to make your logo. Don't just go, you know, hey, can anybody make me a logo? It's like, does anybody know somebody who's willing to make a logo for however much you're willing to spend? Because most people don't want to work for free. I think so, Landy, yeah. I'm just kind of... Dan will know what I mean here. I'm pulling a sim with a lot of stuff today. I have learned overnight. The coffee seems to be helping. I'm reading everything that goes into chat, but whether or not I acknowledge it is a different matter. What year was it? To yesterday's. Oh, you had ad make it blackout. I've not seen an ad for so long. I know he's still in the GTA communities, but I'm not in any of their discords anymore.
Hello, Dave. Is that Dave? There's
Oh, good lord. Bukta. I'm not gonna butcher your name. I would try, but no. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Hello, Dan's Cuts. How am I? I'm good. I'm in a good mood. You made mine in MS Pen. Do you know... That wouldn't surprise me. Mine, I'm gonna be honest. I hired somebody to make mine. I paid somebody actual real world money to make my logo. And that's the one you see on the channel page, as well as the banner you see there. The one that you're seeing on the stream with the ribbon, that is an edit I made of it, because I asked for, I ordered, like I asked for PSDs and all this kind of stuff, because you guys know I like doing minor tweaks to things for certain occasions. That GIF is weird. I know, I love it. Where am I streaming from? A bedroom. Or a computer. Depends on, you know, how specific you want me to be. I'm streaming from County Tipperary, Ireland. On a computer in a bedroom. In a house. It's on a street. There are cows outside. I'm so glad the dude in the Cessna stopped. I think it was a Cessna anyway. I didn't really mention this, well, I didn't say this in Discord, because I was on Discord all morning talking to you guys. There was a dude in a Cessna going loco today. Landy reckons it was Google taking pictures for Google Earth. But there was a small plane. I don't know if it was a Cessna. It was either a Cessna 172 or a Piper Cherokee. Something along that kind of size. So if you want an idea of what kind of plane it was, look up Cessna 172, look up Piper Cherokee, that kind of size. It might have been a... yeah, something that kind of size. Single engine, small GA plane. And it was flying at like 500 feet or less. It was really annoying because every so often, like I was just sat here watching YouTube videos, and then all of a sudden all I can hear, even through my headphones, which are, you know, sound cancelling headphones, all I can hear as the plane flew over the house. Went out to annoy the cats. What is my favorite DLC out of all the Farm Sim versions? Can I say Mac XJS's already? Like, I know it's not out yet, but No, Sim, I'm not doing it again. From all the versions of Farm Sim, what's my favorite DLC? I want to say it's actually... Is it JCB? I think that was the best one for 15 for sure. Either that or was it Gold? Good lord, it's Ad! I think. Maybe. Most likely not a Cessna. Possibly not. So I'm trying to think now, what is my favorite DLC that I have played with? Because I can't judge FS11 or FS09 or FS08 DLCs or add-ons or whatever. Will Matt's DLC be coming to console? Good question. I don't know. Yes. Well, I'm not going to say yes 100%, but I see no reason why not. Because Giants told him, like he was told that the DLC proposal had to involve brands that were already in the game. So I can't see any reason why it wouldn't go to console. Also, the DLC proposal isn't allowed to have scripts, so yeah. Porsche are allowed to get around that because, hey, Porsche give Giants money. What's Matt's DLC gonna be? It's gonna be a Modern Classics pack, Andrew. What I mean is I can't make an official statement. I don't work for Giants, I don't know anybody within Giants, I can't say anything officially. I can't see any reason why it wouldn't be on console, but I could be wrong. Hello, Elliot. Has Matt got a Facebook page? Yes, look up Matt SJX. XJS? Bugger it, I've forgotten his name. Dan or Sim or Monster or somebody, could you link Matt's Facebook page? If you got it handy. Now, Matt, for those of you who don't know, thank you, Sim. It is XJS. Genuinely double checked at the URL. For those of you that don't know, Matt XJS is the person that made the T-dubs that Landy and I are so very in love with. In terms of best mods for Farm Sim, T-dubs are probably right up there. The photos of Matt's DLC, no. Unfortunately, Giants kind of have him, I believe, on a non-disclosure agreement. So he can't share photos. He can talk in broad terms about how it's going. And like, you know, things like that. And he recently said, in fact, I think it was yesterday, he said that if he has time and if he's allowed, this current DLC has 10 pieces of equipment. If he has time and he's allowed, he's going to add even more to the DLC. And his work, because he said he's going to make it as good as, if not better than, what Giants can do, he is 100% capable of doing that. I think that's the real ad. I wouldn't be too surprised if it is. Yeah, there's nothing that stops it from being on console from what we can see, but the Giants could come up with a reason. Just like to come up with so many reasons why mods can't be released for the last 3 weeks. I mean, I don't... Giants seem to have this impossible perfection level that they want mods to have. What do I think of Spin Tire's motor? It's It is a different publisher. It's actually the same dev ad. It is the original dev using the original code in the original engine. And it's basically, from what I can see, from what I can see, it's basically the patch that never was. The patch that was it OV were the old publishers that they wouldn't allow him to publish. So, and that patch did actually get released, by the way, unofficially, as Spin Tires Plus. To my, at least I think that's what Spin Tires Plus is. A different publisher. We know how this publisher treats devs already, because as a fun little fact, the publisher for Spin Tires Mudrunner is the same publisher as FarmSim. It is Focus Home Interactive, and they tend to treat their devs well and give their devs a lot of freedom in what they do. All they, I guess, care about is the bottom line of how many sales it gets. And of course, Spin Tires is a major title. It will be releasing, for those of you who might be wondering about a release time, it was announced, I believe, yesterday. It is going to be a midnight British summertime release on October 30th/31st. So Central Europe will be getting it at 1 AM. Britain and Ireland will be getting it midnight. The USA will be getting it mid-afternoon on the 30th. And that means one thing and one thing only. It means that the potentially planned, maybe perhaps multiplayer stream with me and Landy might well go ahead. You like the Trail Lily? I can tell you from experience, Model Farmer, that thing is fantastic. 11 GMT. Clocks are going back by Halloween. Are they going back this weekend? Are the clocks seriously going back this weekend? Because I thought it was the next weekend. But 11 PM is the race time of the weekend. I thought the clocks were going back the weekend of the 7th. I'm so confused. That said, I mean, if they're going back this weekend, then hooray! Extra hour of sleep. Always last weekend of October. Awesome. You're having someone make you an icon. Awesome, dude. And despite you having permission, there's always the very real chance that permission could get revoked by Polecat. 2 AM Sunday. Huh. So that means I either get an extra hour of sleep or an extra hour in TeamSpeak. Interesting. For those of you who might be wondering what on earth I was doing yesterday, I gotta let you in on a little secret. Because I don't usually talk about things that I do. But, you know, sometimes I like to keep things secret, especially when I just end up wasting a hilarious amount of time achieving nothing at all. I opened up Kerbal Space Program when Landy started streaming yesterday at about 6 o'clock yesterday evening. By 6:30, I had loaded into the game. Because I have 107 mods. I actually want to get rid of some of the mods. I had 107 mods activated, most of which are packs. So, probably close to 2,500 pieces of modded spaceships. Where did I get the JCB from? Pedro Chaps gave it to me. It is unfortunately private, but if you Google JCB 4000 FS17, you'll most likely find yourself a JCB 4000 for FS17. It might not be this same high quality, but you might well be able to find it. TMCC Upton was available from Lancy's Facebook page, which he deleted, and I don't think he realised that would have deleted his fan page. but he put it on Dropbox. So if one of the mods have a link to the Dropbox available, I know I don't. If you got it handy, you can feel free to put it into the chat or PM it to TMCC on Discord, whichever suits. A PM might be better, just so that it's guaranteed TMCC can download it. Oh god, no, Sim, why are you singing the JCB song in chat? What spare is this? This is the Land Quip 2524. You'll never guess who also made this, considering it suits the 4000 perfectly and was made to suit the 4000 perfectly. Pedro's got a habit of modding random things and he doesn't like releasing them, unfortunately. And word from the wise, unless you actually know Pedro, don't ask him for things. Because you will not get a very nice answer. In fact, even when I ask him for things, I usually don't get a very nice answer. Hello, Blage. Ad, are you genuinely consider buying FS17, or is that talking about the past when you were actually considering it? This is going well-ish, mostly. Is the multiplayer still a thing? With... You mean the open player multiplayer? No. Twitch is twitchy for you. I shouldn't be streaming on Twitch at the moment. In fact, I'm not streaming on Twitch at the moment. You were considering it. Ah. Got the JCB. Sweet Farmy boy. It won't be the same one, I can guarantee you that, but it's a JCB 4000. Yeah, Blackout, Pedro doesn't care about getting in fights. In fact, Pedro usually starts them. If you knew it all, you would know how many fights he actually manages to start on Facebook pages. I've hit the sub goal, awesome. I wasn't actually expecting to. Thank you very much, Richard. It explains why I'm not allowed to. Lige, I'm not actually allowed to stream on Twitch if I'm streaming to YouTube. I'm not allowed to dual stream anymore. So Twitch is a separate entity entirely. And for those of you interested, !Twitch in the chat, but I will warn you, my Twitch has no rules. I operate this channel on YouTube here under very, very strict PG family-friendly rules. They don't exist on my Twitch channel. That's for me to chill out. Why am I not allowed to stream on both? It's part of the affiliate agreement with Twitch. Blackout, I don't think Pedro cares about yeah, don't bug people about anything here. Good lord. The only person allowed to get bugged about stuff is me. That's because I'm the one streaming. You know, it's to be expected that people will bug me about things. One of the rules is don't bug other YouTubers when they're in here, because they want to chill out. Hello, Glengar. I'm 100% with you there, Dan. Here's hoping the Twitch command actually works. The second channel has been ported effectively to Twitch, yeah. And I mean, if you enjoy the content over on Twitch, you can hit the sub button over there and give me like $1 a month. after all taxes and stuff gone out of it. I was shocked when I saw how little you get from a subscriber on Twitch. 55 people watching, 57 watching. Mod put roads, new stuff out, only one update. What? Have new mods got released? Suddenly? Well, yeah, Blackout, that's true. I don't blame you. That's probably the smartest thing you can do. Some goals reached for now. It will not be reached probably 10 minutes after the stream, and I can guarantee it. Because I know of at least one channel that has resubscribed since yesterday, and has probably been trying to talk in chat, but not quite realized that I banned them when I saw the name they used in Landy's stream yesterday. No new mods. Yeah. Haven't been any new mods in nearly 2 weeks. Nothing of like major interest anyway. And is a interesting still large amount of anonymous channel. That's just means that they got their subset to private monster, doesn't mean anything particular. Only one update is out. Yeah. What's been updated? Yeah, Pedro does love his banhammer. You don't know who I'm talking about, Shane. And it is not the person who came in with the name referencing me. Which I found, I genuinely couldn't stop laughing. That was funny because it was true. It wasn't that person, it was a different person who had an altogether more offensive name. One that wasn't very funny. The mod hub has gone very quiet. But if you look at the testing list, there's a lot of mods in there usually. And the question is, are giant standards too high now? Or is it that the mod quality is too low? Because that is a question that I think honestly needs to be asked of a lot of modders. Are they stepping up to the plate and increasing their quality to match what's in Farm Sim 17? Some people maybe aren't. Looking at you, Arm Team. See ya, Ad. Yes, Blackout. Name started with a B. That's all I'll say. Thank you very much, Ad. It's nice. It's been nice to see you again. Oh, started with an N, didn't it? Yeah. Landy knows what I'm talking about, at least. Yep, Shane. That dude. He's changed his name to something else now. It's the third name I've seen him under. Maybe there are too many mods on mod hubs, so they increase the standard. I doubt that, because giants will want more and more mods. They want the snowball effect of mods. Because giants know as well as I know. Because if I know this, then giants definitely know this. Mods are what keeps Farm Sim alive. The fact that there haven't been too many mods in the last few weeks correlates with a dip in viewer numbers of Farm Sim. You're loving the title. The funny thing is I haven't made a single Bale in this stream. I accidentally made a joke title that doesn't even work. Yeah, Shane, don't. That was probably... I kind of saw that coming when... Yeah. Yeah, I can get behind that, to be honest. That's why you left Farm Sim from us. That's why, if you look at the Farm Sim channels over the last couple of weeks, you'll see that a lot of them were playing a lot of Gold Rush. A lot of them were playing different games. Some have gone on to the train wreck that's called Real Farm, which, if you want a good laugh, look at the Real Farm reviews on Steam, because I don't think they've improved much since the last time I checked. And yeah, it's just, you wish you could have Gold Rush. It's coming to console, NHF. I think that's in the it's planned to come to console in early 2018. So if you just hold out, you'll get it, or you can get it at least. You'll have the opportunity to. You always watch the show. Yeah, it is planned for consoles, so don't you worry. It's just that the PC version is a bit of a train wreck right now, and they need to kind of desperately fix all of the bugs. It's fun, but it's a train wreck in terms of bugs. Just made your day. Oh, awesome, dude. I didn't know you didn't realize that. Yeah, it was one of the stretch goals on Kickstarter and actually made it there. It actually made it up to the console stretch goal. How much is Gold Rush? Isn't it like €20? $20? £17 or something like that? I know euro and dollar on Steam is kind of screwing 1-to-1, even though it's not. £15, 74 pence. What's this sprayer? This is Pedro's Land Quip 2524. This, by the way, I should mention this. This is the sprayer he's hoping to get well, potentially, maybe, perhaps, maybe, I don't know anymore, get released. Unfortunately, there is an updated version to this one, where he fixed this bug, where the corona of the front light on the front spray tank is a bit wonky, and appears inside the corona of, well, it appears outside the corona as a larger corona. Which is kind of hilarious. Has Pedro made many mods? More than you will ever know, Tino. I'll give Pedro credit where credit's due. You know, I've used a lot more of his stuff than maybe you realise. Hello, Fahy. Are you back from Supermax? Was there any damage at my place with the storm? I'll be honest, the only actual damage that I saw from Hurricane Ophelia was that my neighbour's shed had some of the felt torn off. And even then, it was torn off to the point where it just needs to be nailed down again. It was fine. No, don't stop. No, stop there. Good, yes. Why are they private? Because Pedro's mean and hates people. That is the 100% honest reason. Fahil backed me up here. It's like Pedro's mods are private because he is evil and hates. Well, he just hates people in general. No Supermax today. So you'll have 2 tomorrow then, Faye. So that's 14, 15, 17 fully done. 11's gonna be fully done soon. 10, 5, 4, 3, and 16 actually will need a 3rd spraying. Solid reason. Not only is it solid, it's true. He just doesn't like dealing with people. Like, if I come to an issue, he knows that I'm competent enough that I can fix it myself if needs be. He also knows that I'm an idiot and probably will break more than I'll fix. I should add that on to the end. It's like, you know, that there's a competence level that he expects of people, and most people don't reach it. I barely do. He reminds you of yourself. He reminds me of me, which is funny because, you know, I've got the whole public-facing YouTuber thing going on. You vote we burn and pillage Galway and save Fahy from the Spudnets. How about no, because Fahy's annoying enough with Spudnet. I don't want him having fast internet. Witchy, has there been any more word from Eddie since his last message in that chat? Or will I have to start spamming Shia LaBeouf again? I've started to look a lot more like Dave in Atlantic. I'm getting my haircut again this weekend, actually. Probably Friday, maybe. And I'll be trimming my beard again and stuff because we're... Okay, this is actually kind of something that I meant to say in a video, and I forgot. There is a chance that I will only stream once over the weekend, and that is because my sister is graduating next week. Next Wednesday, she's graduating from college. I won't be able to make it to the graduation itself, because somebody has to take care of the house effectively, because they're all spending a week away, and as a result, we're going out for family dinner at some point over the weekend. I don't know where and I don't know when, but long story short, if it means that I've got to cancel stream, I've got to cancel stream. Family comes first. It is more important, really, and if that inconveniences you in some way, then frankly, tough luck. So yeah, there's a chance that there'll only be like a Friday and Saturday stream or a Friday and a Sunday stream. But yeah, my hair is so short. My hair is actually quite long still. Longer than I'd like. It is short compared to what it was. Hello, Pain and Sons. You've been ill for weeks. Ooh, not fun. I've been sleep deprived for weeks. It's got to the point where I'm starting to actually go to bed at human times. It's terrifying. I mean, I was in bed at 1 a.m. 1 o'clock this morning. How'd they going for dinner, Kenny? Probably not Fahy. I'm not gonna say what towns are the probabilities. But I'll tell you in PMs later what the probabilities are. And sure, if you're gonna be in Kilkenny, that's only like an hour away from me, dude. Come down and say hi. I'm not even kidding. See you, Matthew. Oh, hang on. I need to change something real quick. Matthew, stay where you are for a second. Stay right there. There we go. Do you wanna just type something in chat real quick, Matthew? Ooh, a lot of the security alert from Google. That was me signing in, Google, you dolt. The title. I enjoy having my jokey titles. I've given up on trying to be serious with the whole title thing. I'm sure Fahy would have given it to you as well, Matthew. It's just that I kind of slipped my mind until just now. What's GG? Good game! Don't worry, Blackout. There'll be more blue tags in time. Speaking of that, feel free to join the Discord, guys. It's discord.me/RainbowDave. I have a habit of causing mayhem and changing names. Don't expect your name to be 100% the same all the time. And don't get annoyed if I change it to something embarrassing or stupid. Because literally everybody gets embarrassing or stupid names. Pain, I know that feeling. Without going into too much detail. It's all in good fun, yes. Because, for example, Witchy Wise is currently called... what is she? The Wicked Witch of the West Coast, I believe I've called her. This is the yeah, Wicked Witch of the West Coast. Have I got a partner? No. Not if I particularly want one. Right now. By then you'll have a yellow tag. Yeah, but that'll mean you're better than them. I mean, you gotta look at the bright side. To be fair with you, it is a Halloweeny name. Also, a brilliant Wizard of Oz pun. Just be glad, Blackout, that I didn't elevate you to the smelly list. You're not wicked. I don't know, your sense of humor kind of is witchy. I'm gonna be honest. Some of the stuff that you say... Hello, Adam. You're still proud. Oh, he's got a friend now? Awesome. There we go. See, I'm being good. I'm being a good girl. Ignore the fact that I just bashed the front tank. I'm being a good girl and actually using the gate for once. Granted, I am not using row crops, which is what you use. Bird. Oh my god. Damn that. It's dark and cold. I could have told you that. It's like 6:30 on an October evening. Of course it's dark and of course it's cold. Yeah, that name got changed almost immediately, Blackout. I thought Dan did that. Bird is the word. Plus, at least I didn't leave you as Justin Bieber for too long. I mean, you gotta look on the bright side there. At least you were not Justin Bieber for more than a couple of minutes. It was Fatty. Why am I not surprised that it was Fatty? Louis, it wouldn't have surprised me if it was you. Oh, you couldn't. Yeah, it couldn't have been you. I'm blaming you for something you physically couldn't have done. You're watching while plowing in real life. Well, I hope you're better plowing than I am. Because, yeah, straight lines ain't exactly something I do. I'm not good at the whole straight thing. Not sure if you want to join the Discord now. It's all in good fun, Payne. It's very... in fact, it's never done as a malicious thing. And if you don't like the name, well, you can send me a PM and I'll change it to something sillier. A lot better because of GPS. Well, yeah, GPS is helpful. RDG Butterfield. Oh my god, yes. Goldcrest Valley, because it sounds like a brand of butter. Which I still think it does. You join the Discord, Spencer? Awesome. Everybody's more than welcome there. Just make sure and read the Discord rules, because there's one or two that are Discord specific, like, you know, serious answers are optional. Don't expect them. Especially if you're asking a question. Because, depending on my mood, I will give the silliest answer I can think up in 5 seconds. And it's usually the GE room that gets those answers. Because it's usually the GE room that has questions like, how do I fix this? And the answer is usually, well, first you take the thing and then you fix it. I mean, it's true. Hello, Mr. Black. I'm gonna go to the BRB screen for a second. I need to just do something real quick. AFK. I am seriously enjoying how funky some of this music is. Hello, Kirsty. I am back, by the way. Witchy, I have not spammed Eddie yet. He will know the true meaning of spam later on. Is it just... Oh, there's... I was wondering why this song sounded Halloweeny, and then I looked at the title. Ghost and Ghost by Coconut Mystery. Or is it the other way around? Come to me, pretzel. It is the other way around. It's Coconut Mystery by Ghost and Ghost. Hello, Pedro. Some div forgot to download the update to the land quip. What's wrong? It's only about half finished. Banhammer has joined. Pedro and his magnificent Technicolor Banhammer have joined the chat. When Pedro's here, there is a secret rule, and that secret rule is don't annoy Pedro, because it won't end well. Are you seriously asking Pedro that, Lily? Because he was spamming it to me last night. Actually spamming it in PMs. Yeah, we should send Fatty to Cork. His smell would fit right in with Pedro's. I don't even need to look at what that picture is, I know it's the banhammer. Your old dog was called Pedro. Fitting name for a dog. Isn't that right, Pedro? You have friends from West Cork? So do I. Or used to, anyway. Haven't spoken to them in a long, long time. Very... What are your dogs called anyway, Pedro? I've been meaning to ask. Because they are the most adorable dogs. I think it's just the one dog, isn't it? But it's adorable. Poppy and Pixie. Oh my god. Did the missus decide on those names, Pedro, or did you choose them yourself? Oh, you see, Pedro does have a soft side occasionally, but only for dogs. Not for humans. Ross? I am doing well today, actually. I'm tired. Yeah. Still streaming till 7? Yes. Landy, I believe, is starting at 7-ish. Ish. Humans suck, especially the ones on the Farm Sim Facebook pages. Although Pedro does particularly like the ones on the Farm Sim Facebook pages. I think I've flooded this thing. I think I've flooded my e-cig. Oh, see you, Payton Sons. Pedro's I'm not even kidding you. Pedro's favorite hobby is getting banned from various Facebook pages because he's gone and had an argument with the admins again. Alright, Ninja. I have in fact flooded my e-cig. I am truly a genius. JCB made you alright. All the questions you got about it, I'm presuming. Or oh, the 2140 that was so brilliant in every single way.
Hello, Dave. Is that Dave? Dave's there.
Emmett Burns, hello. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Whoever tried to convert and made it worse. Yeah, that was the one that was taken from Facebook. 2140 was a dumpster fire. I'm gonna be honest. Where's the JCB from? It's from Pedro. Pedro sends me things. I'm like, okay, I'll use this now. You're not playing anymore. Have you broken the plow, Shane? Or have you done a Tom X55 and somehow flipped it? Yeah, everybody on Facebook like, nope, this is a private mod. And it's so funny because half of those mods are just on a site that nobody knows, or that very few people know about. Or one of the, you know, weird, dodgy sites that have like everything. So, Landy's favourite hobby, and those of you that know his real name will probably be able to track this pretty easily, is commenting on the people who are like, oh, this is private, and giving a link to whatever mod it is they're using that they're claiming to be private. Yeah, this setup that I'm using right now is actually private. There is a 4000 available somewhere or other. I think Pedro used as a base for this. The land quip is... I'm guessing, Pedro, you converted this from FS15, because I remember this in FS15. If you didn't convert it, somebody else did. Because this was an FS15. Although there's been a lot of work done to it. When you got was the one from F15. Ah! Yeah, there's 4000s and land quips probably doing the rounds somewhere or other on dodgy sites or on Facebooks and mod sharing groups and whatever. These are the ones that I would trust personally because they're from Pedro and Pedro knows what he's actually doing, unlike a lot of people on Facebook. Some guy paid $50 for a case MX. He's just spamming pictures of it. Tino, do you know? Does he yak? Well, he has a vague idea. One thing I would say, Pedro, I don't know, I'm actually going to zoom in and have a look. Yeah, one thing I would say might be a good idea, and it's literally just a suggestion, is mess about with the normal file a bit and see if you can't get this looking a bit mottled, a bit like it's like bubbly plastic. The way that a lot of the sprayers would be IRL. Because they wouldn't be like solid, probably polyurethane they'd be. Would they be polyurethane? Would they be PVC? You did, it looked flat. Oh, okay. Because I would have thought that'd make it look better, but okay. The only good ones are 1455 and Straight Pipe Puma. Good case mods. Polyethylene, is it? Underused, I don't change my sub goal usually during streams. There's a Puma CVX that I have for some reason that's modded. And if I've got it, it must be... I might not have tested it. You know, you're kind of right, there's not many case mods. This I am planning on editing, by the way. It's something that I'm kind of leaving on the back burner because it's a quite sizable edit I want to do to it. To the IMT. The version is lower front tank, fix the light issue, fix the glass in the tank. Did you fix the Amazon logo? on the land quick vision. If this is what you think it is, and you've completed one. I'll be on TeamSpeak after the stream, Sim, if you're still going to be about. Although I don't know if you will be. No one sees it. No one sees what? Do you mean... Do you mean the Amazon logo? Nobody can see that, eh? Can anybody see the Amazon logo? No? Have any chance to change the color to a more dull color? And changing the branding to something else. Trying to be vague so that it's not giving everything away. I enjoy how much you guys enjoy trolling. That's the kind of trolling I can get behind. You have learned well. Whoops. You have learned well the art of trolling. Too many people like go way over the top with the troll thing and think that it's funny. No, trolling is supposed to be a subtle art. But a 14-ton digger put out a pin with 165 signal its axle. I don't know. Do you know what would put it out, Jane boy? Is a tank with diff locks on. An actual tank. Tristan and Blackout getting on it late. You know, like putting a transist upside down on a roof. Yeah. To be fair, subtle sometimes does mean punch somebody in the face and then say haha afterwards. What are deathlocks? I'm not entirely sure what you mean. You don't own a tank. Oh, diff locks, differential locks, Tino. They're the thing that makes the wheels on both sides of a vehicle turn at the same speed. Sandy's playing Sandy Bale. Oh, he's decided on Sandy. Fair enough. He did say to me before I started that he was thinking of doing Sandy, but wasn't 100%. I was trying to convince him to play Candy Crush. He didn't agree with me. I mean, you guys need to get Landy to do a Candy Crush stream sometime. He can't get enough of that game. It's amazing. He thinks it's amazing. It makes him sad that he can't. You know, that he feels like he can't stream it. So you guys should encourage him to do a Candy Crush stream. Dan will be AFK. You know Landy's not here because the chat hasn't been flooded with abuse. Landy's probably gone making more coffee. Because he is not fully awake today. Either am I. That game was gross. That's why Landy thinks he can't stream it. I mean, he thinks people will laugh at him if he does a Candy Crush stream, and it makes him sad. I mean, I'm not telling any lies, Landy, am I? It does make you sad that you feel like you can't stream Candy Crush at all. Like, he genuinely prefers Candy Crush to Farm Sim. If he could, his channel would be all Candy Crush all the time.
Hello, Dave. That Dave. Dave's there.
Kirsty Bush, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. I know you did, Landy, because I was the one that started it. I was the one who caused it. Oh, that's why I'd never show my Windows toolbar. I think Pretzel stopped playing music. That was interesting. Please tell me this is still in YouTube safe mode, actually. It is. That was a bit of a mild panic. So it's just field 16 we need to do, which is that one over there. I secretly played off camera. No, that's Kerbal Space Program, Dan. Seems I have to check Snapchat after my stream. Hello, Samuel Phillipson. Matters of an amazing life. You think about it, they want something in the game, they can just make it themselves over the course of several hundred hours, yes. Louis, the drums woo is Farm Sim. That's a fun little fact, is I tend to hide stuff in Discord in open view. The drums woo is Farm Sim. And Idiot Simulator is TeamSpeak. I tend to just name the things weirdly and strangely. Great things take time. I know, I should probably work on my maps some more. on that note. How long am I going for? Another 2 or 3 minutes, basically until Landy starts his countdown. And then the mods get to spam. Don't tell that to Silver. Yeah, don't tell it to Silver, because his map's never coming out. You're doing your map, well, no, because you'll go playing Google Earth Pro. I can't remember what my Giants editor is set to. I change it so much that I genuinely don't know. What about my map? Roads are in, hedges are in, fields are drawn in, not defined, and that's not going to be fun when I get around to that. Because I'm going to be doing proper field definitions. And at the moment I am doing trees. And the trees are fun because it's splines. It's all splines. Once I'm done with that, there's going to be nothing else spline placed. It's all going to be placed by hand, and it's going to be... Yeah, field defs I'm going to probably do in segments. Just to... honestly, to break up the field defs. Pedro, Bulletbill was suggesting something interesting that you might agree with. field depths should be painted in the same way as nav meshes for animals. He was suggesting that. I'm more of the train of thought that they should be splines, but the nav mesh painting also makes sense because it would be the same bloody system. Wasn't the first street George or something? Yes, George now has a sign. I forgot about that. George has a sign, NHF. And I'm not kidding. But yeah, that's a major optimization Giants can make for map makers. Is change how field depths work, because the way that they are currently either result in field depths that are wonky, field depths that are lazy, or no field depths at all on maps. And that even goes for Bulletbill Oxygen David. Their field depths at times can be a bit weird because of the way the system works. A flawed system produces flawed results. What should be is when you paint in a field, that's all that's needed. It should be, but that's not how it works. And yeah, painting them in would be so easy. So easy, so quick, so simple, so much better than the way it currently is, where it's all working off rectangles because, hey, you've heard from Eddie. He sent me a Snapchat and I sent him back one with loud talking. Landy's live? Awesome. No, I did not mean to press X. No, I've pressed all of the buttons I did not want to press. Oh, Farmer Jack, you are coming at a bad time because we are just about getting ready to finish up. I'm going to finish this field. And he is not live. Suffolk. Landy cannot possibly be live because he's still here and clearly has the stream on still. I'm guessing you've scheduled the stream now, Landy, and it's appeared in people's sub boxes and confused them. Yeah, that was the schedule going through. It appeared in Suffolk's sub box and confused him. But I will be finishing this field and we'll finish the stream there. Tomorrow... Tomorrow I'm going to stream the Polish map. Mazuri or Misery or whatever it's pronounced. Because I haven't streamed that much. And I have quite a bit of work that I want to do on there. You did that about 20 minutes ago. There we go, that's the field done. Ish, mostly. Yes. Fantastic. We have actually done some work today, people. I am amazed and heading for an exit that doesn't exist, so through the hedge I go. Hooray! We have actually done some actual work and actually been productive. And on that note, that can go... Yep! Perfect. Perfect. Have you seen how Tech Mods models his mods? No, I have not. Buy smaller equipment is job number one. Job number one will be finishing what I do in tomorrow's video, potentially. Granted, I've not even recorded tomorrow's video, but I have something planned. You need a coffee? I probably need another one, actually. I'm still quite tired. I've had 2 coffees today, I'm still tired. And, yeah, not good. But that is going to do it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, hit the like button on your way out. Let's get as many likes as we can, I don't know. And do feel free to subscribe. My aim is to stay above the sub goal even after I've come offline. I will leave you by saying I've been RainbowDave. You've been watching a Farming Simulator 17 on the West Coast. Follow the link monsters throwing into chat for yesterday's video on Mazuri, the Polish map that I play. Until next time, Farmer Jack, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Until next time, stay safe. And goodbye.